welcome back. Today I thought I would do a mini wrap up and a life chat. So this past week I decided to participate in the Buzzword Readathon. The buzzword was night, so you just had to read books that had the word night in the title. I read from the 21st until the 27th. I only put 3 books on my TBR, and those books were, we have Haunted Night. I thought this would be really cool because it is actually a Blumhouse original book. And I love their movies. Not all of them, but I love most of them. I also picked Night of the Mannequins by Stephen Graham Jones and Night Shift by Stephen King, which is just, I think it's about 20 of his short stories in one book. So September in general is going fairly well. Not as well as I would prefer, but I mean, is it ever? Honestly, I don't think I fully took into consideration was the fact that my son and my 2 nephews, who I watch while my sister and my brother-in-law are at work, went back to school. Well, this will be week 3, so this is the first day of week 3 of them going back to school. They're in a hybrid model, so they go to school 2 days a week and they do 3 days virtual. I didn't fully take into consideration how stressful the first couple weeks would be while trying to get back into some rhythm and routine with everyone. And then also in the first week that they went back to school, I ended up with an ear infection and lost all hearing in my left ear for like 5 days. So that was a great first week of school. And so things haven't necessarily gone to plan. However, I think I'm doing very well. I'm for sure not going to finish my September TBR at all, which is fine. I don't ever anticipate that I will. My main goal for myself is to get better. I feel because there was such a long gap of me just not really reading. I feel like my reading skills, I guess is what you would call it, aren't really where they used to be and where I would like them to be. But, you know, they're getting better. In this week of this readathon, I finished Night of the Mannequins, and I guess we'll start there. So I finished Night of the Mannequins. I'm trying to okay. So it follows a group of kids who are like in their last year of high school. They're just trying to do this one last prank to scare their friends, and it all goes awry. And things don't go exactly to plan, and people start dying. So it was not exactly what I thought it was going to be, but I'm not mad about it. It was a nice, quick, I finished this in I think I finished this in 3 hours. So it's a very quick, well-paced book. Not exactly what I thought it was going to be, but I don't mind it. I think there was I gave it 3 stars. I enjoyed it. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. It was a nice quick little read, and I liked it. So if you like dark humor, you will like this. If you don't like dark humor, you probably won't. I do, so that was not bad. And I am about a couple hundred pages shy of finishing Stephen King's The Night Shift. I'm really enjoying this. I was a little surprised that I was enjoying this as much as I did. I've had trouble reading Stephen King in the past, so his books are very hit or miss for me. There's been a lot of misses, but I think I've been picking up the wrong type of book. So this is actually, there's quite a few short stories in here that were used to develop into more of a story. So it opens with Jerusalem's Lot, which now makes me kind of want to read Salem's Lot. So, you know, if you've read Salem's Lot, let me know. Is it worth it? And also, I saw that they're remaking The Stand for, I think it's going to be on CBS sometime in December. So I kind of want to read that. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm pleasantly surprised at how well this is going, and I kind of can't wait to finish it. I don't know if it's because it's a bunch of short stories that are making it more palatable for me to read, or whatnot. Either way, I am thoroughly enjoying this one, and will probably finish it soon. Now this one, Haunted Nights. This is a collection of 16 different short stories written by 16 different authors. I read the first 2 stories in this book, and I'll be honest, they were okay. I definitely didn't feel on the edge of my seat for any of them. So yeah, I slightly disappointed so far. I really thought that this one was gonna be like the one that I couldn't put down because the stories, or the one that I had to put down because the stories were all like, ugh. But yeah, I was a little bummed. So hopefully I'll finish it. It's definitely caused it to not be high up on my priority list of finishing books. But next month, well, in a few days honestly, is October, and I keep changing that TBR, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, so that's really my mini update so far. The other books that I have for sure finished my overall September TBRs, I finished Catherine House, I finished Foundry Side, I started The Murmur of Bees, which is really good, and I paused that to do the Buzzword Readathon. So I'm probably going to pick that up to finish that off, since I think I have that book club meeting on the 4th. So I would like to finish that one. But yeah, I think my biggest problem is that I think I overestimated how stressed I was going to, how much stress and anxiety I was going to feel around the beginning of school. As a mother, I am constantly dueling with the, am I doing the right thing by having them go in person? Should I have kept him home the entire time? But then I can't remember where I left off. There is a bunch of garbage trucks and motorcycles that just went by. I guess my point is that the stress and anxiety to make sure that you are providing the best that you can for not only, you know, your son, but for your nephews too, because I just want to make sure that they're all, you know, getting done what they're supposed to be getting done, but also getting as much as they possibly can out of it, and also, you know, trying to keep everyone occupied while they're all on different schedules. Of course, right? Because they couldn't all just somehow magically be like on the same schedule, but that's okay. I don't want to fail them, and that's stressful. But that's me putting it all on myself, of course, because that's kind of what I do. You can go ahead and try to tell me otherwise. It's not gonna happen. Anywho, I also tried vlogging all last week. during this Buzzword Readathon, and while I did like it, I don't know, I think if I was to vlog, it would have to be like a day. I couldn't just do a full week. It feels weird to, like, it just felt like too much for me to go through an entire week's worth of random video footage and try to throw it all together. So while I did really kind of enjoy the experience of talking about the books while I was reading them, and also just like laying out how I was feeling that day with everything going on, I was not about to put it all together into one video. Maybe someday, but I think if I do attempt to vlog again at some point, it'll just be like a day, and that's it. I rarely have time to myself these days. Today, my husband went back to the office for the first time today in 2 weeks since the kids started school, and so I'm, for like the first time in a while, I'm here for the whole day by myself, and I'm not sure what to do with myself. Now I'm just really rambling. So that's it for this video. Those were the 3 books that I finished, got mostly done, and tried, I guess, to read for this past week. In October, I'm going to be doing the Fortnite Frights readathon, which I'm really excited about. Thanks for listening to me ramble on about life and my attempt at my first readathon, which I think all in all, I think I did pretty well for it being my first attempt, for it falling in the midst of insanity and a complete anxiety breakdown. You know, it happens. Hopefully it won't happen again anytime soon, but with the current state of the world, I make no guarantees. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to my books. So yeah, I guess thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.